Doom.
Where were you, Doom?
I'm just trying to get in an opening.
You can unmute yourself, numbnuts.
Stupid.
See, I needed to hear the words first. I want to follow the rules, boys. I want to follow the rules.
Thank you for abiding by the rules, Cardiff.
Good morning, Chad. How are you today?
I'm well.
That's good. I am glad to hear that. Now, let's address the fact that you're a spineless hypocrite who is now on this show crying about his Patreon being taken down when he was in fact the one trying to get other channels taken down. What say you?
I was never trying to get your channel taken down. And the thing, I got a page removed. And yours was just something complete. I was just messing with you, and that's all it was, because you were.
So maybe John's just messing with you.
I realized,
ha ha ha! Laughs, right?
Well, did you lose income? I did.
What is it? What does the result matter? It's the intent that matters. When you were striking channels, and my channel isn't the only one you've struck. You've encouraged your fans to strike other. Is it a lie? Is it a lie? Do I have to start? Okay. So you've never encouraged anyone to strike anyone else's channel, even though I just tweeted 2 examples of it yesterday. Whatever. Chad, you've been playing.
I didn't do anything.
You've been. Oh, I didn't do anything. When you encourage it, do you see how stupid you are? That when you encourage people to attack people's channels,
Melton was encouraging people to strike Steel Toe.
We're not talking about Melton. We are talking about you. We're talking about you. We're not talking about Melton. You were encouraging people to strike channels. Now your Patreon got struck, and now you're the one crying like a bitch.
My Patreon was removed. And income was refunded.
Yeah. And that's what you were trying to do. That's what you're trying to do when you try to get other channels struck and taken down.
No.
You understand?
And from the goodness of my heart, I removed it after I talked to Shuley, and I said I was just fucking with him.
Out of the goodness of my heart, I removed it. But I thought your intention was just to fuck with me.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Cardiff,
you're welcome. I should thank you for removing the strike. You're a piece of shit, Chad. You reap what you sow, you dumb cunt.
You emotional victim.
Okay. I'm an emotional. You're the one crying. Right. You're the one that cries when your channel gets struck.
Listen to the tone in your voice. Look at the tone.
Yes, look at the tone. Look at the tone, because you can see tone with your eyes, you retard.
I think a big step here, Chad, if you could admit you were wrong for doing that, maybe we can move forward.
Yeah, and then we can move on to the other things you were wrong about.
Go look at the video. I said I probably shouldn't have done that in retrospect, and I learned from it, and I don't do it anymore. I didn't do it to you. So
but you started it in this fucking universe, you idiot. Do you understand? You are just.
I didn't start it.
No need for the name calling. No need for name calling, Cardiff.
You are.
Cardiff,
shut up, OJ.
You want to be a victim. You want to be a victim, and you want to bitch about this. That's all you want to do.
No, I want to point out the hypocrisy that you're crying like a baby, that your patron. And I'm sorry that you lost income. That sucks. But fuck, dude, you brought this shit upon yourself when you started this fucking game. 100%. You started this shit.
I think everyone listening should go strike Cardiff's channel right now.
Go ahead. It's on Rumble.
Can you strike Rumble channels? Can we do that? Yes. Chad, I forgive you for maliciously trying to screw with my channel when you showed that pornography.
Yeah. There's that too.
Right, it's Bedabbler.
Yes. Call me Rocco.
I told you to remove. I DM'd you and I said, take that down or you're going to lose your channel.
But to Cardiff's point, you're always like, I did this horrible thing, but then, I did something nice afterward.
I didn't kill anybody the next day. Like, look at me. I'm a good guy.
It's kind of funny.
So Chad. When Quadfather did it to John, he was a hero.
No, he wasn't.
I'm the villain.
Everyone said that was pathetic. What happened,
And again, we're not talking about Quadfather. We're talking about you. We're talking about a grown man in Florida that thought this was okay a year ago to strike channels. And now, when it's happened to him, Cardiff, it's a problem. Yes.
Cardiff, when you were piling on me during a depression, dark moment of my life, I did something wrong. I said it was stupid. So with that, I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. And I still think you're a piece of shit that's untalented. I mean that.
Hey,
You're not
Ditto,
wrong.
my friend. Ditto.
Ditto. Go ahead.
Hey, Chad, when you gonna let go of this beef with Cardiff, man?
Oh, when am I going to let go of it? Let go of it?
Yeah.
Why can't you ask the same question to him?
I mean, it's kind of like stupid, man. He does have a point with you striking his channel and shit.
Yeah, was it a year and a half ago?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but still, man, that's, you know,
The channel doesn't even exist anymore.
It's
The
true.
channel doesn't even exist.
Yeah, and maybe because of all the farcical strikes, maybe that helped YouTube's decision in taking it down. You ever think about that?
Oh, stop it.
I just made up that.
Maybe?
It's karma, Chad, man. It's karma.
There
It's
you go.
karma, man. This shit comes around, goes around.
Thank you,
Thank
Mike.
you.
Thank you, Mike, shitty internet provider. Chad, thank you so much for hanging out and taking calls with us and clearing everything up. And yes, I would say do not accept that 15.
I wanted to ask Chad a quick question because one of the last callers brought it up, the Kumia country thing. Did you ever clear that up? Like, what happened to you? Like, how? I think I heard you say you got someone, you were being belligerent at the bar, maybe. And so what happened exactly? For those of us that don't know the story.
All right. I'll explain it for the 1,000th time. I went for a walk. These two guys jumped me. He had a biker wallet. His name was Cheetos. And he says, "Don't fuck with Kumia." And then that's what happened. And
Okay, got it. Thank
he threw
you.
an oil can at me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheetos, who owns Stoney's in what is it, Rockville, Minnesota, or something.
And we're the worst. We're the worst.
All right.
We're not being real.
But real quick before
Spy report.
Maybe if I didn't have to be muted the whole time, we could have got to that.
it's true. But I
Spy
do
report.
have a spy report.
report.
My spies, which one of my spies, who I find to be very credible, it's not Dabblin Dan, says that John did not report Chad's Patreon. He did report Chad's YouTube channel. Many times the legend is the one. Oh, he has reported his YouTube channel many times. The legend is the one that reported the Patreon, but they were both in cahoots together.
Spy report.
So that
spy report
is what my spy is telling me about the Chad Patreon debacle. So it does seem that Chad may be right because he basically said, I think they're working together.
The one thing, though, that does make me believe that the legend did it and that it did happen and that the legend sent them that money yesterday. The one thing that connects it is the Patreon. Like, the legend would love to get Chad's Patreon taken down. Why? Because then he has to depend more on the legend.
It's true.
Right?
There is something there. It's
Yes.
so weird.
What world are we in?
We're in a world where 60-year-old men want to control 40 to 50-year-old men by
How come the
sending them
legend-
money.
How come the legend has never tried to control OJ? It would be pretty easy.
No.
Do me a favor, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe and share my stuff.
And be like, hey, yeah. Okay, fuck you, Doom. Goodbye. I'll do it like that show. Goodbye.
Shut up, Doom. Doom, cool it. For the love of God. Come on.
Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.